What a great group to be with to launch American Cheese Month, right? Yeah, I couldn't be prouder to be with you all and be aligned with an industry that is having a positive impact environmentally and socially and economically. We see it every day, and each of you as leaders have been such a part of ACS progress. I was thinking back that ACS was founded, oh my gosh, in 1983, right? And Jeff, you mentioned Frank Kazakowski, and it's with those foundational commitment to a vision of supporting and promoting cheesemakers that have just continued to bring us together each year. And for 38 going on 39 years now that we're doing it virtually, right?
Right, right.
Yeah. Similarly to both Jeff and Peg, I went to my first American Cheese Society before I was a cheesemaker. I just really wanted to get an idea of what it was. And I went to Washington, D.C., and immediately met Kathy Strange. And Kathy brought individuals from the bar. Peg was there, Sue was there, Barry King was there, and I had traditionally um, went on a fast for a month during those days, and where yoga was my passion. And I was handed a bourbon. It was
Right.
the first food that hit my lips in 30 days. And it was such a fun welcome to be truly welcomed and introduced to a community that was so passionate about cheesemaking. So that was in 2002. And just weeks um, uh, into the future, I ended up owning Road Creamery on a handshake, and uh, and my world changed from a corporate America to owning and operating and learning to be a cheesemaker side by side with a champion in cheese, Ignacio Vela, known as the godfather of American artisan cheese. So I felt like I found an industry I could align and support and promote and be in total, I think, alignment with a vision that was established 38 years ago. And I see each of you doing the same in promoting and supporting American cheese every day. Um, I love volunteering. It's part of my DNA. And so the first ACS, I volunteered alongside Paula Lambert selling cheese to support,
Oh,
right? To support scholarships for cheesemakers and cheesemongers going to ACS. So that was the beginning of the American Cheese Education Foundation. Before it really became a foundation, those funds were held sacredly in another fund and granted to cheesemakers and cheesemongers and educators to support them in coming to ACS. And then it was about 11 years ago that some great minds came together and created a foundation. And that foundation does just that. It supports scholarships and furthering awareness of American cheesemakers and American cheeses, right? I think there's equally as many cheeses being created by American cheesemakers as there are members in ACS. It's about 1,800. So, and that's a far cry from where it was when it started, just over 100 members. So um, I became president in 2009, and there was so much going on there, and truly appreciate our dear friend Allison Hooper taking on a year for me. So she extended her service another year, allowing me to focus on what I needed to during that time. And I took that role in 2009 and termed off in 2011 in Montreal. And that was a fun period. So many of you participated with me in moving the American Cheese Society from a third party managed organization to an independently self-managed organization. And so it operated that way for a number of years, but things go full circle, right? So now we're back to being third party managed, and it's the best for ACS during this time. So I'm so proud of the organization and what it is doing to continue to support um, seasoned cheesemakers like ourselves. We can call ourselves that. And also new cheesemakers coming into the industry, and certainly supporting cheesemongers through the CCP, the Certified Cheese Professional, and the other certifications. It's an amazing organization, and Peg and Jeff shared the one word that resonates with me. It's a community.